Hey everyone, welcome back here. So I'm actually doing a rinseless wash again on my dad's car this time because people were saying the car wasn't dirty enough when I did the rinseless wash video for the Clean by Pan Organizer rinseless wash. Okay, so I mixed up a fresh batch in the bucket here. At the same time, this video is going to focus more on the ceramic spray sealant and its uses. So we're going to use this as well. I'll tell you what, this stuff smells really good and it's amazing at a spray and rinse. So I'm going to probably just showcase it as a drying aid during the rinseless wash process and also as a topper once you dry the paint. So let me go ahead and pre-soak this because let me just show you how dirty this is. Again, the car's been sitting outside. You can see it's got all these like little yellow things on here, which is primarily bee droppings. But somebody had made a comment that they won't buy it unless they can see how it removes bird droppings, and that's what this is. Bird dropping there, bird dropping there. So we're gonna go ahead and pre-soak this. Can I just make sure I don't fall over myself? So I'm gonna go ahead and pre-soak this, and I have the camera in my hand so that you can actually see what I'm doing closer, and if I wanted to I could blast that off, but let's just go ahead and move over to the other side. I'm gonna wash both sides. I'll pre-soak this whole entire roof. Look, there's more stuff over here, you can see it. So we're gonna just let this pre-soak and let it do its thing. Now it looks like there's a lot of bird droppings in here. You know, at some point I am gonna recoat this car. I'm gonna polish off. Look, here's another one there. So when I get to the hood, I should be able to do that. But I'm actually gonna repolish this car at some point. And yes, it does have the ADS Quartz Pro. It's going on 2 years. I'll probably do one more. Probably do a decon wash, one last one. I'm really thinking about that. And then I know that there's areas on the roof here where the coating's kind of to the point where it's lost its hydrophobics, and you know it's still there, but it's just lost its hydrophobics. Primarily like on this piece here. I think there's a couple spots like the hood's not looking too good either. And we'll talk about coating durability here in Southern California in comparison to the other parts of the world. So I have a towel here. Somebody was asking me if I have a white towel, and well, I don't. The closest you're gonna get is gray. I'm just trying to squeeze this out, not to have it completely drenched. I'm working with one hand because again I have the camera in my hand. So let me kind of lay this on here. Just kind of flatten this towel a little bit more. Okay, so there's the bird dropping right there, right? And it actually looks like it's already doing its thing. Look at that. So this is gonna pull up right here. Right? Ready? Boom. That bird dropping is no more. It's on the towel, but it's no longer a problem in that area. So I'm just gonna flip it to the clean side of the area here. Just keep working it. So I hope this kind of answers the question. Does it do well to clean bird droppings? I think I just answered that question here. I'll tell you, this stuff is a real good cleaner. Just bear with me as I'm working with one hand here. Normally I have the GoPro on my head, but look, there's another one right there. You can actually see it. Where is it? Right here. We'll come back and get that piece. Let me just kind of go over that, and then there it is. Boom. So we've removed that bird dropping from it. And I'm going to go ahead and go on the other side. This side's still clean on this towel. And we'll tackle these right here. Again, bird dropping, bird dropping. You can see the bird dropping there on the glass. So this thing's been pooped on pretty good, and look at that, just melted that out. So again, let me kind of see if I can get this towel. I'm gonna flip it around to the other side. Just bear with me here. Okay, so now I've got the clean side. Okay, so now we're gonna go over to just take care of this. Roll my towel. Again, easier if you have two hands, but not as easy if you have a camera in your hand. So again, just keep going. Go around that guy. And we're gonna get that centerpiece right there. Okay, so this is like, I just want to show you that the car is dirty. So let me get this so you can see how much dirt is on this side. I'm gonna just dunk it in there one time. Let me take out the sponge here and just kind of squeeze out, and then I just want to show you the cleanability of the rinseless wash. Okay, we're gonna take the towel. This is just a dunk. Like, I'm not even agitating against the grit guard, and you can see it comes out fairly clean. So the parts that I dipped in there are pretty clean. If I want more cleaning power, I'll just take it against the grit guard. Let me hold it with my foot because I'm in a slanted spot. You can see the towel comes out super clean. So just kind of want to show that on there real quick. Let me grab this towel and I'll dry the other side here. I'll dry one side with this. Okay, so I'm just going to dry this side. I'll tell you, man, this has one of the nicest wipe offs of most rinseless washes. It's just the polymer that's in there. Okay, so this side's pretty dry. Okay, and on this side I'm going to go ahead and just use that as a topper. Okay, so that's clear. Okay, so we're going to talk about the spray sealant. You're probably going, well, what's so big about the spray sealant? You know what, let me look up the spray sealant real quick. I'm on camera. You just hate it when the neighbor's gardener comes over at the wrong time when you're filming videos. Okay, House of Rags. I'm just trying to find the page here. Okay, pans, picks. Okay, so we're gonna talk about the ceramic spray sealant here. So retails for $23.99 for 16 ounces. A gallon is gonna set you back 70 bucks. Scroll down, scroll down, scroll down. Okay, so here's the directions here. If you're gonna use it on a dry surface, quick detailer, tells you right there. Spray product onto a microfiber towel, wipe onto the surface, then flip towel to buff. Allow 10 minutes of curing before driving the vehicle. If you're gonna use it as a drying aid, spray product onto a drying towel and apply 1 or 2 sprays per panel and dry. And of course the spray and rinse option, which is when the surface is still wet, you spray it. Maximum durability and chemical resistance is obtained when applied to a clean, decontaminated, and dry surface. Okay, don't apply on a dry surface on a weekly basis. This ceramic sealant is very stout and will reject itself. Use it once every 6 to 12 months or when you see hydrophilic properties starting to diminish. If you want to use regularly, use as a drying aid on a wet surface. So here you have all the specs here. It says advanced ceramic polymer technology, 6 to 12 months. Okay, pH 1 to 14, that's the range for chemical resistance. Water-based, cures in just 10 minutes. Vehicle can be washed after just 1 hour. That's pretty cool. Safe on all surfaces, including matte finishes, PPF, and vinyl wraps. Contains additives to boost gloss and slickness. Can be used on dry, wet, or spray and rinse type applications. Can be used in the sun, which is another plus. Can be applied as a standalone paint protection or used for maintenance for existing top, protection on there. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and shake this. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and shake this up. The surface is semi wet. I'll tell you what, this stuff smells great too. So we're going to go ahead and spray one. I really don't need that much. And just for good measure, my drying towel, put that right there for a minute. Just spray one spray in there. And I'm just going to go ahead and spray that in there. If you could feel how slick this is, I can tell this stuff is really slick. I think you guys are going to like it. It smells great too. It's got like a tropical, fruity style scent to it. It smells great. And I'm just going to flip it. Flip this drying towel and just wipe it off. Okay, and it's pretty slick. I mean, this towel, even though it's still kind of damp on the other side, it's not bad. It feels pretty good. So on the other side, put that there. We're going to use it as a topper. And as a topper, I'm going to grab this little towel, this towel here. We're going to add a couple sprays, 1, 2, and I know he said don't spray it on the paint, but let's try it. Let's spray one spray on there and see what happens. Okay, I'm just going to apply it. Okay, so it feels good on just dry paint, and it feels even slicker. I mean, you tell me. That's pretty good. I'm just using one finger to push it around. Let me just spray it. And I'm just doing like, I just did like a little quarter pull right there. And so if I wanted to reload, I could just do that. And then we'll just touch all this area up here. No streaks. I can see no streaks on the paint. And then that's it. I mean, it feels really nice. So it feels really slick under the towel. I think you guys are gonna like this product. And then I'll show you the spray and rinse here. After I finish washing the paint here, I'll show you on one wheel that process. So yeah, so on that side I can actually tell it does feel just a tad. I mean, the slickness between the drying aid and the dry side is negligible. It feels pretty good. So I just wanted to show you that aspect, or that usage. Gotta get this wet part here. I just want to show you that usage of the spray sealant, and so you can use it as a drying aid during the wash process with the rinseless wash, right? So I use it with the surface still wet. Applied a couple sprays on there and one in the towel just to prime the towel. Again, I didn't use too much. It smells great too, very slick. And on the other side, I ended up just using it as a topper. So I just, you know, it was already dry, everything, and then I just use it as a topper. So I kind of want to show you two different ways to use it, and then I'll show you the spray and rinse. I'm actually going to probably use it on the wheels. I'm going to clean them here, and after I'm done washing the painted surface here, and then I'll show you the spray and rinse with the Clean by Pan Organizer. So again, really nice user-friendly product. I've actually already used it as a spray and rinse. It works great. Again, if you've used like the Armor Detail Supply ceramic spray sealant, it's just as easy as that. So nothing too difficult to use. Again, very user-friendly, just like the rinseless wash. You saw how well the rinseless wash cleaned the bird dropping that was, you know, on this portion of the paint. So I hope you guys can see that this rinseless wash is not messing around. I know that a lot of people were saying it's like, it's just another rinseless wash. Okay, yes, the rinseless wash market is saturated, but just because I'm going to put this out there, there's a lot of haters on Pan right now because of, again, the award stuff. But he wouldn't put his name on it if the product wasn't good, right? He's not going to say I came out with the third best rinseless wash. He's going to say, hey, I came up with the best rinseless wash. Makes perfect sense. It's his line. So again, just a quick little demonstration of how to remove stuff on there. Again, works great. I hope you guys try it. I think it's a good product, and again, it's definitely top tier. You're going to judge for yourself if it's the best. I mean, because there's so many good products on the market here, and it's really hard to choose which one really is the best. That's going to be kind of subjective to everybody and what they prefer, but I'll tell you what, it works great. I haven't used it in direct sun, but from people who reached out to me, I think Jeff sees one of them. He said it worked out really great in the sun. It just turned out that right now it's really cool because right now it is 4 o'clock in the afternoon and it's 76 degrees, but in the shade it's a lot cooler. So I just want to kind of just go over that. We're going to go ahead and just wash this. I just want to show you a demonstration of the ceramic spray sealant up there. The rest, I'm not going to put anything on the car. I'm just going to wash it, dry it. I'm not going to put anything on the glass because I'm actually going to polish the glass pretty soon because I have the new Armor Detail Supply version 2 glass coating. I'll probably test it on like half the glass. I'm thinking about that and I'm trying something else on the other glass. I'm not sure. but version 1 is still doing pretty well on this glass, almost 2 years in. So that's a testament to their first iteration, and I'm curious to see how well their new one is. Then again, as far as I think that's about it, really. We talked about the coating, that I want to polish this off, put a new coating, so that's coming. So let me get back to this. Let me just dry this off, wash it, and then we'll do the ceramic spray sealant. I'll showcase it on one wheel to show you how it does. Because the wheels are starting to lose their hydrophobics as well. So I'll come back with that. So hang tight. Hey everyone, welcome back here. So I'm going to show the ceramic spray sealant as a spray and rinse here. I just finished washing the wheel here. Actually, I took out the hose for this. I'm not using the pressure washer because I don't want to get the pressure washer out just for one wheel. So I just want to show you the hydrophobics of this. So you can see it has decent hydrophobics. I mean, the Armor Display wheel coating, it has lost its hydrophobics over time, and that's natural for a coating to kind of do. Again, 2 years in, they claimed up to 2 years of it of durability on here. So I'm going to just go ahead and get the spray sealant and shake this up and open up the trigger just a bit. And we're just going to spray this on the surface, and what you'll notice is the immediate beating it gets as soon as it hits water. Spray the inner barrels. I'm not doing full pulls either. I'm just doing like quarter pulls. If I was doing a full pull, it would be like that, but I'm just doing quarter pulls, and I just want to show you. So just over application, but you can see it starts beating right away as soon as it starts making contact with the water. You can see how tight the water beads are on the surface, and this is what I like about this product, is it's like instantly beads on the surface. So I'm just gonna let it sit for just a few more seconds because the directions again are pretty straightforward. We'll look at them one more time. If you're gonna use it as a spray and rinse, here it says clean the car, rinse, then spray product directly on the wet surface, and rinse off, dry the vehicle. If you wanted to, you could follow up with it as a drying aid too. So we'll just go ahead and get this, and we'll rinse. And you can see now that I have instant beading back on the surface of the wheel. Even down here where it was kind of flat, now there's some beads on there. I mean, just see if I can get this to, there we go. Unfortunately, I don't have great control of this guy. It's got too much pressure in there, but and of course the helicopter just happened to pass over, but I hope you guys can actually see the beads on here. It's just so hydrophobic that it just instantly sheets off the surface because the beads are pretty heavy. So I just want to show you that's the application of it. Actually, I'm gonna put this hose out of the way here, and I want to just show you one last thing here. If I can get my towel ready here. So bear with me as I'm folding this towel in my hand, because I have the camera in my other hand. Okay. So what I could do, if I want to increase the hydrophobics even more, even though it doesn't need any, I can actually take some spray sealant here. I'm going to spray some in my towel. And what this is going to do is just make it easier to dry on the surface, and I'm going to add more protection on there. Just a quick little thing on there, because you guys are always saying that you don't use a drying aid the proper way, blah blah blah. It has the surface to be super wet for a drying aid, although that's not necessarily true. Okay, so I just want to kind of just show this, and now I'll finish off the rest later. Dried off the surface, I'll flip it over, and I mean it's really slick on the surface. It's nice and slick. It smells great. I mean, when it atomizes in the air, you can just smell the product in here. So I just want to show you 3 different ways to use it. Basically all 3 different ways. You saw it as a drying aid during the rinseless wash process. You saw it as a topper on dry paint, and now as a spray and rinse. And again, I use it as a drying aid in that aspect. And again, I barely touched this bottle I've used it. This is actually my second time using this product, and it just works out really well. So again, this is a real nice product from the Clean by Pan, the organizer line. The bottle looks great. Just kind of keep in mind that, you know, because it is white, it's going to show everything, and my hands are a bit dirty, so you have to wipe your bottles down to keep them clean. And the other thing that I would mention is, once you're done with the spray sealant, and I do this for everything, all like the spray sealant products, I would take it off the top here, and then squeeze the remaining product out of the trigger back into the bottle, so you don't mess up the trigger in here, and it's completely empty. But real nice product here. Again, it smells great, man. It smells like the air smells really good right now. So I want to give you a quick look at the spray sealant here, the ceramic spray sealant, and then also we took another look at the rinseless wash. Just again, product synergy, right? Synergistic compatibility between products. You use this, and you can use that as a drying aid. You don't want to use it every so often, as Pan stated on the directions there. But if you're going to use it as drying aid, you can use it as often as you like. So do you need to use that often? Probably, I would say no. But again, it's all part of having fun detailing. So again, thanks for watching. I'll catch you next one. Take care, everyone, and yeah, see you in the next one.